This is the TH690ST short throw gaming projector from BENQ. This projector has definitely been designed with the next-gen console gamers in mind, and just for around $1,000, it does deliver a pretty impressive gaming experience. BENQ has a solid reputation for making high-quality, low-latency monitors and is highly respected amongst the gaming community, so right off the bat, safe to say you could expect the same kind of quality out of this projector. Now this projector spits out a 1080p HDR image, but with today's 4K and 8K display technology that's out there, you could argue 1080p might be becoming obsolete. But I'm here to tell you, it actually does a damn good job at producing a bright and vivid image. And where it might lack in keeping up with 4K projectors, it makes up for it with its incredibly low 8.3 millisecond latency capability, operating at an impressive 120 Hz. Which is why this projector is a perfect companion for the next-gen PlayStation 5 and Xbox X gaming consoles that are capable of reaching those high, sought-after frames, resulting in a much smoother gameplay experience. So out of the box, you pretty much get what you'd expect. A remote with batteries, an AC power cord, some manuals, and the projector itself that measures around 14.5 inches wide, 9.5 inches deep, and about 4.5 inches high. It weighs in around just under 8 pounds. It has two HDMI 2.2 ports as well as your standard VGA port, a 2.5 amp USB service port that's used for firmware updates, but it can also be used to provide output power. It's got some 3.5mm audio in and out ports as well as an optical audio port. It's rocking a solid white plastic casing and sports a pretty cool looking black front panel with a geometric 3D pattern and honeycomb cutouts. As you'd expect with most projectors, it has 3 adjustable legs as well as screw threads on its underside in case you want to have the ceiling mounted. The top of the projector has a manual zoom and focus wheels as well as multiple control buttons that pretty much match those that are found on the remote, such as the quick buttons to toggle between different video modes, sources, volume levels, and various other settings found in its menu. As far as audio goes, it's got 2 5-watt speakers positioned on both sides of the projector. Initially, I assumed that the speakers would sound just like most other small speakers. But I've got to say, I'm actually very surprised at how good they sound. I mean, they're crisp, and they actually have a good amount of bass for just 5-watt speakers. Eventually, when I get my basement finished, I'll have a more permanent place for this projector to go. But I couldn't wait to test this out, so I ended up just throwing up a screen in my basement and I needed something to set the projector on. So I stole my wife's entryway table, which naturally she was super excited about and totally understanding. Being that this is a short throw projector, it's capable of casting a 100-inch image from just 4.9 feet away, making it a perfect solution for small rooms, especially if you have it mounted on your ceiling. And to help with the setup, BENQ has a pretty cool projector calculator tool, where you can go in and enter a bunch of information in about your setup, such as your room's dimension, how you'll mount your projector if it's either on a desktop or up on your ceiling, the size of screen you'll use, and the model of the projector. The tool then kicks back a front and side view with the exact measurements to use, so you'll know exactly at what height and position your screen and projector should go. To also facilitate with the setup, this projector is a 2D keystone feature that recognizes the angle of the projector and will automatically adjust the image for you. But you can also go through and make the manual adjustments as needed. One thing that caught my eye right from the get-go was just how crazy bright the image was. Unlike typical projectors with 3 red, green, and blue LEDs, this guy has a 4th LED that makes its image appear so much brighter than other projectors. And according to BENQ, another benefit of having this 4th LED is that it actually extends the projector's lifespan and reliability. And within the settings menu, there's a few different image modes you can choose from. Game mode is where the settings are optimized to take advantage of that low latency input lag and higher refresh rate. But when in game mode, you'll also get this notice that pops up saying to keep the keystone at 0 and the aspect ratio is auto. This means that you'll need to reposition the projector in such a way that the image appears straight on the screen without using any keystone adjustments. Now, I normally play games on my PC with the monitor, but it's actually been a nice change up to kick back and jump on the console using this big screen. And to say this projector is only meant for gaming would be a straight up lie. I've also really enjoyed watching TV and movies as well, and again, the image is bright and clean without any noticeable distortion or incorrect coloring. So if you're in the market for a nice gaming projector, check out the links that I've added in the video description below, because I would definitely pick this guy up. And from now until December 15th, BENQ is offering a $50 Amazon gift card to all BENQ projector owners who share their own gaming experience. Link in detail to more information on that will be also in the video description below. And with that, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification, and we will see you again soon.